Okay, can you hear me? So this is like a vlog, and the idea is to update on what's happening on my side of life. So little significant. I have this is my 11th year since I started practicing um, active healthcare. I've been for about 19 plus years in the field of medical transcription, and midway about in 2013 I started student clinics, and then by which I started coming to active healthcare, yeah, in person facilitating health by biodynamic method of healthcare. And this is my 11th year since then. And every new stage of life requires you to be a new you, yeah. Somewhere a few years before then, since about say 2005, no, 2007, I suppose 2008, at some point I kind of discovered that I'm like a queen, yeah. I'm on my own pedestal in the sense, and I see life from a perspective, from a lofty perspective apparently. And then I kind of figured that that would not entirely work, because I'm not able to really see how common life. I don't know what I don't know. For example, I noticed people were talking about marriage, they were asking me to get married, but I was also noticing divorce rates and those kinds of things, and I was like, why are people asking me to get married? And then I had to, first of all, I couldn't commit to something like that, an institution like marriage, without me having a good enough reason to enter the institution, yeah. So I started looking at life more closely to see what's missing, what is common life like, because of which they're asking me to get married, yeah. And this whole institution of this whole circus of life, and while there is diseases and divorce rates and those kinds of things, many things. So I thought I have to kind of look at life more closely, and in the process I kind of de-pedestaled from how I need to be, how I need to look, how I need to behave, how I need to eat, talk, and all those different things. So I became well enough, common enough, that I could sit on a roadside um, pavement and eat, yeah, like in front of a restaurant, yeah. If there is no other place, I can sit on the roadside curb and eat, no problem. Um, and I could, because well, nobody knows me, yeah, in one way. And even if somebody does know me, they know me to be okay. She's doing her thing, yeah. And so, well, in a way, I began to I could see life from a different perspective. Archimedes had a displacement of water, and he had a eureka moment. Yeah. Um, there's this temple of Mammiur, yeah, where Shiva gave way for Krishna, because at that point in time there was this idol that came up, and there was Shiva sitting there, and Shiva moved from there to another place to make place for this Shiva temple, Krishna temple to come up. So Shiva did Mammiur, displacement, and then from there, I think in a way, he became more a social being, I suppose. From sitting in the Himalayas, in social distancing, became a little more social being, I suppose. Yeah. So the social distancing has been abating since that moment, in some ways. Yeah. 2024. Yeah. Today, I'm making this vlog. Yeah. Um, in the idea of letting people know, those who care enough to kind of, they're following me in some way, to know that I've had a conversation with my coach. Yeah. Um, one of my coaches. Yeah. Who is from the LifeShapers team. Yeah. And I've been in different stages of learning how to be a health coach I didn't know there was that too in my journey. I was thinking I've been the coach and coaching people in health, and then nutrition comes up as a thing I didn't know that I don't have sufficiently of. So I've been doing movementless yoga and then kind of generating my own health. Yeah. So healing the fabric of time and space. And I've been talking about this on my podcast, for example, and it may seem a lot of, believe it or not, mythological and whatnot. Yeah. But original humane intelligence may not have been understood because I'm talking outlandish stuff, or rather, too much of uh, intelligent stuff that is not making any sense. One of the reasons I couldn't quite entirely figure out what was not what was missing, but I was thinking it's because of their health maintenance practices. It's because they do yoga the way they do in terms of asana, pranayama, dhyana. They're doing a lot of things. You don't have to do so much. You could. There is movementless yoga, and this is what they are missing, because of which people are functioning the way they are. Yeah, until I joined the boot camp with LifeShapers in February. And then I begin to look at my plate more carefully, and I discovered I'm having more carbohydrates and proteins, vitamins, minerals, those kinds of things being a little less. A little less. Okay, a lot less. So much so that now I'm taking supplements to be able to have nutrients sufficient enough for a human being. Yeah. Um, and that is nutritional deficiency, fit enough for a human, sufficient enough for a human, has been one of the reasons. Okay, let's just say another way. I have been doing movementless yoga, by which I have been kind of generating my vitamins, proteins, different things. Yeah, my own body, just like a fertilized ovum. Yeah, comes round, round, round from the fallopian tube, and then face first into uterus. In the uterus, embed, and then connected with the umbilical cord. I get my supplements from my mother's body, such that I become a human being. My body becomes that of a human being. And then out of my mother's womb, out in the world, without the umbilical cord connection with my mother, I got to supplement myself with nutrients sufficient enough to maintain being human. And most of us have not been doing that. I have been continuing to maintain being an ovum, fertilized egg. Yeah, by which I've been doing movementless yoga and maintaining the light, all nice. I even discovered my complementary partner. Yeah, which Hanuman has been talking about, as you know, Vayu, and then discovered Rama, Sita, in his heart. So there's this Herculean mythological stories. Now, having said that, I didn't know that that we are born on Earth to be able to nourish from foods and products available on Earth, such that we are nutrient rich enough to maintain being human. And I didn't know how much I'm not eating. Yeah. So, which is why they say, born into Mother Earth's womb. Yeah. So, and we have an umbilical cord. So, exercise on that coming up. I'm just making a sales page. Yeah. With an exercise for how to connect to your, okay, how to protect your galaxy. Yeah. Beginning stages at least now. That's a lot more. Okay. So, movementless yoga. Okay. But having said that, this vlog is to document that I'm doing another mamur. Yeah. My coach said, you have been talking about yourself. People don't quite hear you. I would need to learn edification. Okay. I didn't know. People have been talking about, you got to edify. And okay, that's a nice thing. But I have no practice about what that means. Yeah. And I'm in also BNI, and I've been also referring people, but I have not been edifying my people, whom I refer to other people. And so, though I refer, the referrals have not been converting into business for them. Now I've been wondering, why is my referral not so effective? I learn it. I didn't know edification was missing, like a significant missing link. Okay. So my coach says, in my effectiveness, I I didn't know that I have to edify, my own coaches, and then speak, because they're doing great stuff, but I don't know what to speak about it because I don't have the practice of edification. So now the coach says, keep yourself a little aside, yeah, and bring prominence to other people. Tell about other people, refer them, speak about them to other people, speak about other people to other people, learn that process. So this is what I'm doing. You know what Shiva did, kind of, uh, displacement, eureka moment. So I don't know how I'm going to learn from this, but I think it's good because historically, when I put myself, when I de-pedestal myself, I began to see life from a finer perspective, finer, normal, ordinary. And my friend Vijay Katta, he's been saying, talk like a human, talk like a human. I didn't quite understand. Yeah. So now I think I'm beginning to understand. Yeah. That I've been talking in terms of Earth. Oh, Earth has life, other planets haven't. So I've been kind of, in some way, thinking of other people like other planets. Like only I have life, and I've discovered what it is to be like. Like Earth, healthy natural breathing, and normal, ordinary, harmonious living, and all of that stuff. So I didn't know what I didn't know. Yeah. So I was kind of comparing myself to Earth. Yeah, and now I'm on Earth. Now I'm seeing other Earths. Yeah. Okay. Other people, other planets like Earth. Yeah. So I'm going to discover other people. Does this make sense? If this sounds like entertainment, joke, fun, consider this like a, like a moment when I'm having an aha. Uh, it's a new journey, but I don't quite know how big a journey is or what all is in this. But I know it's a good journey. Yeah, because this has happened before too, and life has never been the same. Yeah. Oh my goodness, never been the same. Like mythologically, never been the same. By historical reference to Shiva Mamur, yeah, eureka moment. I'm repeating myself. Okay, I think I better stop now. Yeah. So this is the point where I also need to learn when to stop. So that's going to be another coaching moment, I suppose. Yeah. But one blind spot uncovered at a time. Yeah. This is why coaches help. When the time is right, the teacher comes. I'm trying and trying and trying, and then you connect with source. When you're kind of like down, things are not happening. Connect with source. It's your relationship with source that then has you discover what you didn't know before, and then you're no more the same again. So you're having a problem with life, connect with your parents because your parents would be source. You're having a problem in a particular subject, connect with your teachers, like actually talk to them, not in your head. Actually talk to them and talk about what's working, what's not working. Connect with your source. You have been studying in different schools, colleges, different kinds of educational institutions, different subjects. Connect with who taught you, who has been teaching you. Connect with your source. Reestablish your relationship. And then you'll discover what you have been missing, the presence of which will make a difference in who you are, what you're able to do, how you're able to do things. So, on that note, I will pause. I hope this has been of value to you. Good day.